Warning: this is a long reaction to a piece of art. If you do not have the wherewithal to watch the entirety of this video, you can watch at a faster playback speed, or enjoy the journey that I was sent on along with me. Oh, hey, welcome back. We're here with another reaction. This time, we got hiRen by Ren, but not hi by. This one was recommended down in the comments by Nicholas. So shout out to Nicholas for recommending this. I've never heard of Ren, so I'm intrigued to see what this person brings to the reaction scene here and the venture we got going on. Other than that, we reached 100 subscribers, so that's actually really fucking dope, and I'm super grateful to everyone who has clicked that subscribe button. I do appreciate it. Appreciate all the love, you know, all the compliments down in the comments, the likes, everything in between, and I appreciate those who are sticking with me and follow me on this journey of finding some new music. And if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. That'd be great. Maybe we can reach 1,000 subscribers. That'd be dope too. Hey, if you have any other suggestions for new artists that you don't think I've heard or you want to see me react to, drop it down in the comments. As for now, we're going to check out Ren. Hi, Ren. Hello. Let's get into it. Okay, we got big lamp, small lamp. Very creepy. Dude in a pig mask. Maybe this is some sort of torture music video, kind of like the pig head person from Saw. Is this about torture? I was not expecting those vocals to come out of this man. I was not expecting that. Wow.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down you know that. Deep down you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on you're pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me.
Oh, that was a nice bar. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me, because the shepherd leads the sheep, not the other way around.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still.
Oh, I was wondering who he was talking to. He's talking to himself. Hold up. Is this a multiple personality thing?
I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is...
Oh, okay. So, he's a... Wow. So this is kind of a back and forth with his inner mind. This darker side over here sounds a little more sadistic and evil, like hiRen. Maybe he's a little twisted. And then this side here, the lighter side, seems a little more timid, filled with angst, maybe more calm, more soft-spoken.
Needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect, they're always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step.
You sound more insane than I do. Take another pill. Oh, hold up.
I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect, they're always being lied to. Oh.
Ooh, okay. So he's battling with his mental state here, going a little crazy, and he is seeking therapy, I guess, because he said, we've tried this a million times. Maybe they just keep feeding him pills. It's the same old spiel that they give him, and none of it's working. He's always going to be there in his mind. He's casting a lot of doubt over himself. Your civilian mind.
Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy.
Yeah, so he's saying he's being lied to, that none of it's gonna solve his problem. Nothing's gonna be resolved. It's always gonna be the same.
Mate, this time is different, man, trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one, so you see. You gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not left over there.
Whoa, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. So he's saying the only way you're gonna get rid of these voices in your head is if you just off yourself. You gotta get rid of yourself. And that is not the answer. Wow, okay. So his own self, he's having suicidal thoughts here. And I'm noticing that while this...
It never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me?
While this darker side is playing and talking, the lights are flickering. That's very reminiscent of like a horror movie. Ooh, okay. I see what they're doing. They're using the lights to amplify the emotions and the anger that this side is feeling. Sort of like in a horror movie or like a supernatural, like a ghost or a demonic presence in a movie. The lights always flicker when the ambiance intensifies and that spiritual being is showing up and meant to instill fear in the audience. So they flicker the lights, they get everybody on edge and terrified. And so I'm thinking the direction they're going here with the lights, while the angry side here is talking, is trying to display the emotions and cast fear into Ren's self. Wow. And the whole only way to get rid of the voices in your head is to kill yourself reminds me of the TV show Mr. Robot, one of my favorite TV shows ever, by the way. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It is one of the most fantastic, well put together shows I've ever seen, and I love it. Go check it out. So shout out to Mr. Robot. The lead actor, Rami Malek, battles with himself mentally and has schizophrenia, goes through this similar thought pattern here where the only way he can get rid of the voices in his head is to off himself. But he learns that that is not the way to do that, and that does not work out for him. So definitely, don't want to spoil anything, go check it out. Highly recommend. This is great. Like the way they're setting this up and the way the theme of the set here, it seems like it's all shot in one area, just in this room contained. Masterful.
I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one, so you see. You gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah?
Yeah, he's literally talking down to himself. He's just casting doubt on himself. So he has this inner demon in his mind that is always talking down to him. He's never gonna be good enough. He'll never make it. Okay. And this one-shot location He's confined to this singular space. Wow, maybe that's the direction they're going for. It's just one singular room. So he's having this battle back and forth with himself. I think that's representative of his mind. He's battling back and forth in that singular space, his own mind. So this room is representative of his mind. And he's just stuck in there facing himself and his inner demon here. Holy shit.
Bro, wow, your Grammys, Ren. No way! Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with his subconscious. Eminem did it. Played on guitar. Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist.
Okay, break the fourth wall. I like that he's expressing, he realizes he's mentally ill and is going through these struggles, and he's manifesting that here, and he realizes that he's displaying those emotions to us. Wow, this dude is super intelligent. I love the way he's putting this together. Wow. There's a lot of depth to this. Holy cow.
It's the pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore.
Those two lamps there, we got one on the left, one on the right. His dark side is on the left. His light side's on the right, of course. The one lamp is bigger than the other, and being as the larger lamp is on the side of darkness, I'm noticing that this little lamp over here on the light side is kind of tucked away, you know, hiding behind that portion of the wall a little bit in the corner. I think they did that intentionally to show how big of a voice that dark energy and being in his mind is compared to the good, happy voice in his head, the light side. So the dark side is consuming him. It's a lot larger, you know, it's intimidating in a way to the light side. That's kind of why that lamp might be pushed back and hiding, it appears. He's saying that that voice is so drastic in his head. The dark energy in his head is so monumental in comparison to the light side. Whoa. Jeez, that's intense. The way that they set this music video up is incredible. I'm seeing that there's a third light here. We got rays coming down from above. There's some sort of third light source above that side. And also, we have the split shadows here, which normally you would see that if there was a light directly above your head, but we have two different lamps here. I'm noticing that the larger lamp isn't casting as dark of a shadow on the light side as the little lamp is on the right. Well, maybe that's due to the overhead light, but I'm noticing that there's two shadows here, and the one on the left, the dark side, that shadow is very dark in comparison to the light side. But the light side of Ren, the body isn't really displaying that much of a shadow. It's more so in the head, like it's all in his mind. Because his heart, maybe it wants to be good, and he has a good heart, so he's not letting that darkness in, but mentally, maybe he can't contain it, and it's consuming his mind. Wow.
Sure, fuck you. I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole...
He's also, I've noticed, the dark side, when he's plays the guitar really aggressively. And the light side has been a lot more timid and modest in playing the guitar, soft strumming. He seems to be becoming more combative as the song goes along. The more it goes on, the more he wants to fight that dark energy.
And sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done.
Also, the riff that he's playing on the guitar, I've heard that somewhere before. I don't know if he's covering a portion of a song or what it may be, but I've heard that strum before. I'm not sure where. I can't remember. Oh, it might be a Trick Daddy song. Maybe. Some sort of early 2000s rap song. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know down in the comments if you know what song that's from.
Previous, a battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it. Played on guitar, Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves. And I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it. Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus. Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots I choose if you die. Yeah, I call.
He's really going through the inner struggles here. This is amazing storytelling, back and forth, the battle. He's doing a great job of explaining those voices in his head. Holy cow.
Call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason. Beheading all kings, I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistophelies, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender when standing in front of.
Whoa. Hold up. It's almost like he just got possessed. We gotta run it back.
The dawn of creation, I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason. Beheading all kings, I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistophelies, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender when standing in front of my solar eclipse. My name is stitched to your lips, so you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal. Feeble and normal, you wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that.
Hold up. My, he is going off.
I am the reason for treason. Beheading all kings, I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistophelies, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender when
all of that religious talk, and he said truth in a blender. Like, all truth is blending together. You don't know what is true, what's not. It's all blended in your mind. It's hard to make sense of what exactly is true, what's false. Deceitful pretender. So the people speaking these truths are being deceitful in a way. So his mind is playing tricks on him. It's lying to him. It's telling him he's not good enough. But he knows that he is, and he's battling with that. But he can't make sense of it. It's truth in a blender. Sort of like mass media today, and like multiple news sources, how they'll all spew the same garbage and they'll tell you the same things, and you just don't know what to believe. It's all thrown into one big blender, and the truth gets muddled. You don't really know what to believe. Wow.
Standing in front of my solar eclipse. My name is stitched to your lips, so you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal. Feeble and normal, you wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
His thoughts became very scattered and thrown around there, and much like his guitar playing became very scattered. I think he just had a mental break. But now he's back to playing normal?
hiRen. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted, I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal, and you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also.
He's making eye contact with us now. He's speaking to us. Not before, he was speaking to himself. The battle of dark and light. It was like the little devil and good side on your shoulder, the little devil in your ear, speaking all those demonic truths, hatred and disgust and doubts onto himself. Now he's speaking to us. Us. This is more direct.
Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll
Whoa! Whoa! That bar.
With a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope.
Wow! Oh my! Some people know me as the voice of hope. The voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. Holy, oh my. That is a powerful line. What a bar. You loosen the noose on the rope. So he is hope. He's speaking this hope into existence to you or anyone who may be going through these mental health struggles. This is incredible. So people gain hope through his music. That's who he's speaking to. Loosen the noose on the rope. He's thought about killing himself, may have even tried. Those who may be having those thoughts, he's saying that that is not the answer. Don't do it. And he is here for you. He can be your hope. His music can be the guiding hope that leads you away from those dark demons in your mind. Wow. Holy shit. Ooh, that gave me goosebumps. Wow. Loosen the noose on the rope. That is absolutely incredible bar.
And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So clever at the man I've become, when I sing from the top of my lungs, that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that make to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise, in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a coin into different sides.
So he stood up. He was sitting the whole time. He stood up for what he believed in, and he believes, and he was speaking to us, so he believes in us, believes in you. He said he would stand beside us in the flames. Wow. And that's, he sings too? This dude is... REN has got... REN is a once-in-a-generation artist. He sings, plays guitar, he raps. Wow. Absolutely astonishing, incredible. Well, I don't know what else to say. What other words could describe this? This is amazing. Thank you, Nicholas, for recommending this. And the lights are back to flickering too. They weren't flickering a minute ago when he stood up. He had that courage, and the doubt that he had went away, but it appears to be back now that I see these lights flickering. also notice that one sock is longer than the other? That was amazing. Just those vocals, that was powerful. And the reverb at the end with the echoing off the walls.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Wow. That was powerful. And how he's so articulate. The way he just described everything. That was amazing. I want to run back through his monologue here. There was a few things I wanted to point out.
The darker the versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light.
Swaying from the dark to the light. The pendulum. It's a back and forth struggle. I think what he's saying is he's come to terms that it's going to be a back and forth battle. It's almost never ending.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students.
The victims and students. So victims who may not be with us anymore, and then there were students. He's one of them who has learned over the course of those 10 years how to deal and cope with his experiences mentally and psychologically.
It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast.
The shadow. The more intensely the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. So that very dark shadow that was on his dark or evil side, he had that more intense light from above. You can see the rays coming down, not just that little lamp that was hiding in the corner. He had another light above him to guide him, and that light was so intense that it was casting a darker shadow on his evil side, but the light from the dark, the light from his dark side was not that intense in comparison what he had above him, and whether that's God or whoever he believes in, that was there to aid him.
It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got.
So he's saying that he's come to terms with his mental struggles and his mental health. He's not fighting against it anymore. He's just dancing with it and enjoying life as it comes and being in the moment. It's no longer a back and forth struggle. It's their partners. And he knows that there's going to be always that dark entity there with him in his mind. But he just continues to move and go through the motions with it. I think that he's not healed is what he's saying. He's not healed, but he's accepting of the battle that he has to wage within himself as a constant.
The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax, and I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Absolutely incredible. That whole music video was a masterpiece. There's no other way to put it. The cinematography, the way they displayed everything with the emotions and him singing and rapping and playing guitar, and the way that all of his vocals and intensity was amplified by the flickering of the lights, the shadows, everything. I pointed out at the beginning with the guy with the pig head from the Saw movies, torture. So this was about torture. It's torture in his mind, his mental state. He tortures himself with his mental health struggles and these battles he has back and forth. This was mind-blowing, absolutely astonishing, and I'm so glad that I checked this out. So thanks for the recommendation, Nicholas. Shout out to you. I definitely look forward to hearing more from Ren. I've never heard of him before this or the song itself, but I've seen it has 11 million views, and now I know why. They deserve an award for this masterpiece. Everybody involved with this production deserves an award. If you made it this far, thank you for sticking with me and going on this Ren journey here. I do appreciate patience. I know this is a long video, but there was a lot to digest here. And I may not have even got everything, but absolutely amazed me. And thank you again for 100 subscribers. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And if you're not subscribed here, you're new here, and you want to see more reactions from me, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you in the next one.